Hello everyone and welcome back. In this episode I will focus on the CI/CD service for Fiori development, and this time not necessarily for BTP deployment. In the previous episode about the transport management service, the focus was on deploying to BTP. But still today, many customers, many companies are deploying to their on-premise S/4HANA system or even ECC system or even on a gateway system. And still for you, if that's the case for you, CI/CD can still help for you. And today what you have, if you're building in build code an application, Fiori application, which you will deploy to on-premise, you can still do it in build code, but yeah, you will deploy manually to on-premise and you will put your code in a GitHub repository. Now, what often happens is that maybe developers do not commit to GitHub and they just deploy. So the latest version is only in the system. Or the other way around, they put to Git but they do not deploy, and then you get conflicts in your coding. This is something we need to avoid. It needs to always be in line. Everything that's in Git should be in the system. If it's not in line and the latest version is on the system and you don't have the source code, it's possible to get the original code, but it's not the best way to work on this code base. The code base in the system is not the purpose to use it for your development. So how can CI/CD help you with this? If you put CI/CD in between for making sure that it does deployment, it can help you to make sure that the Git repository and your SAP system, the code in your SAP system, are in line by, for example, connecting Git using the Git repository using a webhook that triggers the CI/CD automatically deploy to your SAP system. The CI/CD will then use a technical user for deployment. Just make sure that this technical user is the only one that can deploy, and you will force all your developers to deploy through the CI/CD pipeline. And with that, the code base in Git and SAP will be the same.